guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today's video is going to be a Nykaa haul, like you can tell from the title. And before anyone starts judging me in this video, because I know a lot of times on my Nykaa haul videos, I have people telling me that I spend a lot of money and I keep shopping like ever so often. But if you are a regular subscriber, you would know this, that I am kind of like on a no buy slash low buy, and it's not like a time specific one. It's kind of like I want to make this my lifestyle. And a lot of people are going to tell me how insensitive I am because I'm shopping during Corona and I'm putting so many people's life at risk because I'm doing all this shopping, considering delivery agents, considering my own life, considering life of the people who are in the warehouse or working in the warehouse and all of that. But you guys, please try and understand, I have bought very little amount of products, so I'm not spending a lot of money, and all of these products are literally things that I absolutely need. Like right now on Nykaa, you can buy essentials, so like sanitary napkins, masks, panty liners, sanitizers. These are all things which are kind of right now available. And then there are some basic skincare products like face washes, moisturizers, etc., which you can also buy. So if just in case for someone you don't have like a lot of skincare and you have run out of like whatever you use on a regular basis, you might be able to find the same products or something similar, maybe not the exact same product, but maybe you'll have to go ahead and like find a replacement and buy whatever is available right now, because I kind of don't understand how Nykaa has listed a particular product as essentials and non-essentials. Like how do they categorize the skincare and the beauty products in terms of like essentials and non-essentials, because like not all face washes can be bought and not all moisturizers can be bought, and like some of the things are out of stock as well. So yeah, there might be chances that some of your holy grail products might be out of stock, so you might have to find a replacement, but you can buy from them. And I have bought like barely 4 or 5 products, and they're all things which I really needed. So yeah, that is the reason why I thought I wanted to do this haul and share with you kind of like things that I have bought recently. And yeah, so please no judgment, and I'll quickly get started and I'll show you everything that I bought. Now before I show you guys things which are going to be added to my collection, I actually wanted to quickly show 2 products which are actually going to be like replaced or like refunded, like I'm sending the products back because of certain reasons. So the first thing is the Lotus UV Screen Matte Gel SPF 50. This is one of my favorite sunscreens of all time. I have spoken about this multiple times. Now the reason I'm sending this back is because I checked the expiry date on this product and it says June 2020, which is like what, like barely 2 months, and I can't use a 100 ml sunscreen in 2 months. So yeah, that is the reason I have asked them to like replace this product for me and send me like one of the new batches. So yeah, this is going to be going back, but of course they're going to send me a replacement. So I still wanted to mention it as a part of the haul, and this is one of my favorite sunscreens. So yeah, that's the reason why I got a replacement. Like I basically bought a backup of this one, but again it's going to be replaced. So yeah, that was the first product which is going to be replaced, and then I claimed a refund for this product. Actually, this is the Saint Botanica Moroccan Argan Hair Mask. So there are 2 reasons why I wanted to return this product. The first reason, and the main reason being, the reason I'm not opening this to actually show it to you, but it actually has like a sale on the top which was broken when I got it, and I am not very sure if this was already like bought by someone and then they opened it, and that is how it ended up getting like opened, and they must have just lied and returned the product. It's possible, or maybe something happened to the warehouse, I don't know. But when I received it, the seal was broken, and I am not comfortable using something that is not sealed. So that is the reason I'm going to be returning this. But another reason, and I mean the broken seal would have been like okay, but then I got a reason to also to return the product, and that makes my mind sure that if I have 2 reasons to return a product, I definitely need to give it back. And that is the ingredients. So on the website, when I checked the ingredients of this particular product, it did not mention dimethicone as an ingredient. Actually, they did have like an ingredient component, but the ingredients were not mentioned correctly on the Nykaa website. And when I received the product, I saw that dimethicone is one of the ingredients in this, and I was actually looking for dimethicone and silicone free hair masks. Now you will see me do a video in May, which is going to to talk about in which I'm going to talk about how I don't mind dimethicone and silicones in skincare, and it's not really that bad in skincare. I mean, it can be pore clogging, but if you uh, regulate the amount of silicone you're using in your skincare, it is fine. But when it comes to hair care, I'm specifically now looking for silicone and dimethicone free hair masks, which is why I specifically actually like went through the entire like the whole bunch and the entire range that they offer on Nykaa, and I chose a couple of them, and I ordered this one and another one which I will show you. That one is silicone free, but this one is not. So the seal is broken and it's not silicone free. I mean, I could have used it, but then I'm just like, you know what? I have two reasons. I don't need any more. So both of them, I have initiated a return and refund for each. So that will happen eventually, and you will not see this. I just wanted to specifically talk about this particular product because if you are someone like me who is looking for silicone and dimethicone free hair masks, this is not one that you should pick up, even though it doesn't mention dimethicone on the ingredient list on Nykaa, but it does contain dimethicone. So yeah, that's the reason. If you're looking for something like that, don't buy this one. That was that. Now let's talk about some good products which I will be keeping and I'll be using very soon. So stay tuned because you'll probably see it in like a favorites video or like a review video or something of that sort. The hair mask, which is actually silicone free, is this one by Wow. So Wow actually has like a really good policy. So let me know if you want to try out more products from Wow and view them for you. They actually have like a range of hair masks also for like different hair types. So this is one that I got, which is for dry and damaged hair. So mainly I put my hair mask like on the bottom part of my hair, and that is more dry, whereas my scalp is oily. So this particular one has argan oil and sunflower biolipids. It's supposed to help restore hair strength and smoothness, replenish lost nutrition and gloss, and repair damaged hair. It also doesn't have any sulfates or silicones or parabens or mineral oil. So this is like your ideal clean hair care. So yeah, that's the reason why I got this one as well, and it's also pretty affordable. It's priced at $5.50 for 200 grams, so it's gonna probably last me like maybe 2 or 3 months. Now the reason I really needed to get a hair mask is because the hair mask which I have right now on my shower is like literally on its last leg. I hardly have like 1 or 2 uses of it, and I could also like make that last long because I actually skipped hair mask a couple of times when I washed my hair because I was running out of hair mask and I didn't want to use it all up and then not have a hair mask for like a few weeks. So yeah, that's the reason I tried to like prolong that, and now I have like 1 or 2 uses. Like even today I washed my hair, which is why it's all over the place. It's hair drying right now, but yeah, I used it today as well, the one in my shower, and I probably have again like 1 or 2 uses mentioned. That's the 1 or 2 uses mentioned. 1 or 2 uses left, and then I will start using this one. So you'll see me review this in like a favorites video or do like a review. So yeah, stay tuned if you're interested in this, and if you want me to try out any other products from Wow, then of course once the lockdown is over, I'll order a couple of more things and review them for you guys. So yeah, that was that. Then I also bought another sunscreen, which is the VLCC Radiance Pro Sunscreen Gel SPF 30 PA Triple Plus. So this is another one of my favorite gel sunscreens. So I have an SPF 50, I have an SPF 30. So depending on how long I'm going to stay in the sun, I choose like basically based on that because the consistency of both of them is pretty much like very similar. It just depends on how much of sun protection I need on a particular day. So yeah, just in case you don't know, by the way, depending on the SPF on a particular sunscreen, you can decide for how many hours the sun protection is going to last and after how long you have to reapply. So if you use like an SPF 20 or an SPF an SPF 20-25 would last like say for 3 to 4 hours, and then you have to reapply again. An SPF 30 would last you like around 6 hours, and SPF 50 would be like if you're going to leave really early in the morning and then going to stay like out throughout the day like till evening, then an SPF 50 is what you should be using. So yeah, if you don't know how to calculate that, what you basically do is you multiply the SPF into 10 and you get that much of minutes of protection. Like for example, SPF 30 would last 6 hours because 330 into 10 is 300 and 300 minutes is not 6 hours, 5 hours. I'm sorry. So SPF 30 would last for 5 hours, and then yeah, SPF 50 would last for 8 hours because it's just a little bit over 480. Yeah. So basically, you can do the math and you can decide what is the SPF that you would require. So yeah, wanted to mention that quickly as well. Then I got some panty liners. Actually, I got 3 boxes of panty liners. These are not the ones that I get normally. The ones that I normally use are actually the Sophie ones, but it's like a bluer packaging, the antibacterial one. But those are currently not available anywhere in any supermarket or drugstore. So I ended up getting like the Daily Fresh one. But then again, since I'm not like going to the supermarket or I'm not shopping or anything, that's the reason I just bought these Bella ones from Nykaa, and just want to show you one of them. So it's basically what panty liners are like a miniature version of a pad. So this is what the Bella ones look like, and then the Sophie ones I actually want to compare and show them to you. They actually come like this, so it's basically like folded and wrapped up, whereas these ones are like, you can say, kind of like more exposed. So like if I'm at home, I don't mind using the Bella ones because these are actually cheaper, but like if I'm traveling or I'm going to a friend's house for a sleepover, I'm going to carry panty liners in my bag, I would prefer the Sophie ones. So yeah, the Sophie ones are a little bit more expensive, but they're more sanitary, and then the Bella ones are okay if I'm at home, and these I just use for like personal hygiene majorly, which is why I use them on a regular basis. Like I know a lot of people use panty liners only on like their 4th and 5th day of their period, like when the blood flow is like really minimal. But what I use panty liners for are like on an everyday basis to maintain personal hygiene, which is why I am going to probably run out of these in the next 2 to 3 months. So I'm stocked up for a couple of months till this situation gets better. But yeah, I just decided to buy a bunch so I don't run out of, because I actually did run out of my Sophie ones. I barely have like 1 or 2 left. So yeah, that was that. And then last but not the least, we have the last 2 products. Even though oh shit, I'm sorry, I just flipped that face wash and my sunscreen fell on the floor. But yeah, like I was saying, even though I don't have a lot of products, like I didn't buy a lot of products, but I feel like I'm talking a lot and I'm throwing this face wash everywhere. Like you can't see it because like you don't see my hands right now, but I pity this poor baby. But yeah, this is the Clothes Purifying Glycolic and Salicylic Acid face wash. So I got this one because I've been really loving my Kaya Purifying Cleanser that I have right now in my collection. You'll see me like I'll show you the product in I think one of my upcoming like first impression videos. I'm not sure that video is up already by now or not, but I have it right now, and that one contains salicylic acid, and I really like it as just like another form of AHA BHA in my routine, something a lot more gentle, but that is a lot more expensive. It's somewhere around 500-600 for like 100 grams, and this one was barely $145 for 100 ml, so a lot more like inexpensive. So yeah, that's the reason I got this, to try and test it out and see if I can, like, if it's a cheaper alternative for that. Because even though it's not like 500 is not super duper expensive, but for a face wash I feel like that is a lot of money. Like normally most of my face washes are what, 200-300 bucks max. So yeah, that's the reason why 500-600 is a little too steep for me. But yeah, let's see how this one works. I will mention though, the concentration of salicylic acid and glycolic acid is a lot lesser in this. Like there is only 2% glycolic acid and 1% salicylic acid, whereas other face washes which are supposed to be like exfoliating and cleansing contain like normally 10% or 12% of salicylic or glycolic acid. So yeah, it's a lot lesser than that, but it's a lot more gentle as well. And because I haven't used it yet, I can't really like give you guys a review on the product. So yeah, I will let you know about this one. And last but not the least, we have the L'Oreal Hydra Fresh Genius Multi-Active Essence Cream. I was not actually planning on getting this. I tried to look for the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel. But what I actually wanted to buy was the Pond's the hyaluronic acid and vitamin E the gel moisturizer. I tried to look for those two, but the Pond's one was out of stock and the Neutrogena one was not listed on the website. So then I decided to get this one because this one was actually available like for purchase. So that's what I mentioned in the beginning. I don't know how they're actually listing their products based on like essential and non-essential, but this one was supposedly an essential, so I got this, and it is definitely just like both of those moisturizers. It's just a gel moisturizer, like it's a gel cream. This is what the packaging looks like. It's glass, so it definitely like feels bougie and looks really nice as well. And this is what the actual consistency looks like. So it's got the same blue color that the Pond's and the Neutrogena one have, and this is what it looks like. So it's really nice smooth feel on the skin when you apply it. Really lovely texture. So until and unless I can't get my hands on the Pond's one, I'm gonna make do with this. But yeah, this is definitely more expensive. Like this one was, I think, 600 bucks if I'm not wrong. I don't see the price on the packaging anymore. I think it was on the plastic. But yeah, this I believe was like 500 or 600 bucks. So yeah, 50 ml is definitely more expensive. The Pond's one is like so cheap. But yeah, since it's not available, we'll have to make do with this. And the reason I had to get this was because I have basically run out of all of my gel moisturizers. I'm currently using the one by Sunday Riley, the Tidal Cream, but I have like a tiny mini of that. It's like barely 10 or 15 grams, and I will eventually run out of it because I've been using it for like a week or two at this point. So yeah, that's the reason why I had to get this to stock up on some gel moisturizers, because I don't like to use heavy creams in the daytime since I have like pretty oily skin and it's super hot right now. So yeah, that was pretty much it for everything that I got, and I'm really sorry that this video is like 16 minutes long. I'm really sorry, but I'm in a very chatty mood today for some reason. So yeah, I hope that you watched the entire video, and I hope that you did not get bored. And if you would like to watch more videos from me, then definitely make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button, because that way you will get to know every single time I post a new video. I will link most of the stuff because these are all things which are listed right now on the Nykaa website. A lot of products are not listed, so when I talk about them in videos, I can't actually link them for you. But these all are, since they are available on the website, I will leave links for all of these in the description box, so you can definitely check that out. And yeah, you can also follow me on my Instagram. My ID, my Instagram handle, which is HR Loves Makeup. The whole thing in lowercase will be in the description box, so you can check that out if you're interested in following me on my Instagram. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye. Bye.